Everyone at the gallery, I say good morning. And I welcome my colleagues to yet another plenary session. This is, I will also say this is another special plenary session. And it's going to be very brief. It's going to be very short. But I must commend the members, particularly for the short notice, on the premise that you are on a short recess, and for you to have been here in your large numbers. I must commend you. Thank you very much for making today's session. Without wasting time, I will quickly want us to run through our votes and proceedings for Thursday, the 26th June of year 2025. Thursday, 26th June 2025, and we are going to go through it together. In case you have any observation or any correction, please, you can indicate. So I take us through page 1. You are there, page 1. Yes, Honorable Johnson Oyekola Bode Adeoye.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Johnson Oyekola Bode Adeoye. I represent the good people of Ekiti West, Constituency 2. Mr. Speaker, looking at the vote and proceeding, page 2.
We are on page 1. Don't run faster than your... All right, please, since you are there, I say page 2. So please let me hear your opinion or your
Thank you,
observation.
Mr. Speaker. Maybe by the time I raised that observation, you know why I was a bit faster. On the number 2, adoption of vote and proceeding. If you look at the seconder of that motion moved by Honorable Awoniyi, Honorable Oluwole Akanle has been taken to my constituency to be the one representing Ekiti West 2.
Well, you know, they know that Honorable Oluwole Akanle and yourself, you are members of the 6th Assembly, and they know you'll be doing things together. So that is why they actually put that. But please, let's correct that. Oluwole Akanle represents Ekiti East, Constituency 2. Thank you for that observation. Yes, page 3. Yes, Honorable Barrister Iyabo Fakunle Okeme, who also is a princess from Ilejemeje, and I know my Lord Justice Fasomi will be glad to see your face. Yes.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of this Honorable House, I want to bring it to the notice of the Right Honorable Speaker that I'm yet to have the copy of the proceedings.
Equity hates the vigilant. We are already on this, and since you didn't raise it early enough, but please avail her with one. Page 5. Page 5. Please get a copy across to her, please. Page 5. But please note that we will not go back again, because you are part of page 1, page 2, page 3, until we go to page 4. Yes, page 6, which is the last page. Page 6. What's happening now? Thank you very much. In the absence of no further comments, observation, may I call on Honorable Babatunde Omotayo to move the motion for the adoption of this document. Honorable Omotayo, if I may ask, which party are you now? Are you in SDP or ADC?
Thank you, Right Honorable.
Or APC? Or which one? Or SDP, ADC?
I belong to...
Or all of the above?
SDP.
Because I saw majority of your leaders in ADC. The pictures I saw yesterday, I saw majority of your leaders there. So which one are you?
I'm still a bona fide member of Social Democratic Party. Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleague, my name is Honorable Batunde Omotayo. I represent the good people of East Orun constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to move a motion that votes and proceedings for Thursday, 26 June 2025 be adopted as the working document of this Honorable House. I so move.
May I also call on a member of the majority party, which is the APC and no other party. Yes, Honorable Tokpelonge.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Meanwhile, please don't be intimidated at all. We are not here to muzzle the voice of the minority. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Longe Temitope Ademola, and I represent the good people of Oyo Constituency 1, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with very profound respect, I rise before you this morning to second the motion ably moved by Honorable Babatunde Omotayo that the votes and proceedings for Thursday, 26 June 2025 be adopted as a working document for this Honorable House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
On that note, I put the question that those in favor that this House adopts the votes and proceedings for Thursday, the 26th day of June 2025, are the only people to press yes. But if you're against, then you can press nay. Sergeant Atam, please come. Can you just... All right. Well, 13 people said yes. One said no. I don't know whether it's the person that moved the motion for his adoption because he's in the minority. However, they have always said it, that minority will have their say, majority will have their way. On that note, the yes have it. Thank you very much, and that has become the working document of this House. Yes, Clerk of the House. Any message from the governor?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we received message from the governor of Ekiti State.
Looking through my table, I realized they left the message. And you know, that message is very important. So let them quickly get it from the chamber. Going on, may I also seek this moment to welcome the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Mr. Akwata, SAN. You are welcome, sir. I also welcome the Special Advisor to the Governor on Legislative Affairs, Dr. Olowo Okere. You are welcome, sir. And may I also recognize the presence of my Lord, Justice Alade Jana. You are welcome. My Lord, Justice Fasami, you are welcome. My Lord, Justice Ogunyemi, you are welcome. My Lord, Justice Akwabi, you are welcome. My Lord, Justice, can you imagine? The person that is very close to me. My Lord, Justice Blessing. No, I didn't want. I know she's Neil Ajileye. Okay, my Lord Justice Neil Ajileye, you are welcome. Yes, my Lord Justice Somoleye, you are welcome. Oluboyede, sorry, please, I'm sorry. Yes, and my Lord Justice Familoni, you are welcome. My Lord Justice Omotosho, you are welcome. My Lord Justice Ogundano, sorry, I'm sorry, my Lord Justice. Unfortunately, my Lord is from my constituency. My Lord Justice Adeleye, you are welcome. I will continue, but I need to go through this. And my former dean in Faculty of Law, you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. The registrars, you are welcome, and every other person. Now, I receive a message from Mr. Governor and from the Office of the Governor dated 30th day of June 2025 with reference number EK/Gov4/3/79. Addressed to the Right Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, Saliu, Adeoti Road, State Secretariat, Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. Mr. Speaker, request for confirmation of the Acting Chief Judge, Honorable Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogumoye, as the Chief Judge of Ekiti State, pursuant to Section 2711 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. I hereby present Honorable Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogumoye, the Acting Chief Judge What is the volcanic eruption there? The Acting Chief Judge of the state for confirmation as the Chief Judge of the state by the Ekiti State House of Assembly. Please accept the assurances of my best regards as always. Well, with the long signature, Biodun Oyebanji, Governor. And that is the message from the Governor. Now I call on the clerk. Is there any public petition?
No public petition, sir.
Any matter of urgent public importance?
Mr. Speaker, sir, we have.
All right. Yes, I call on the Leader of the House to present the matter of urgent public importance.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Good morning, my dear colleagues. I'm Honorable Tolu Lokwege. I represent the Southwest Conference 2. Right Honorable Speaker, I equally join you to welcome our visitors here today. You are all welcome, sirs. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to call our attention to the present artificial hike in fuel in Ado and its environs. It is, to my notice, artificial hike of fuel. It is to my knowledge that the prices that prevails at depots in Lagos is still not changed. But our dealers locally in Ekiti seems to adjust their prices based on the fear of the unknown, which is naturally understood. But I think it's important that we also try to see how we can talk to them so that the queues that are building up can be averted, since there's no immediate increase in the price of fuel that's imported into the country.
Okay, because we are rushing this morning, maybe I will just allow one or two persons to make contribution. Okay, Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akale.
Speaker, my name is Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle, representing Ekiti East 2. I want to join the discussion and the observation raised by the leader of the House pertaining to the artificial increment in price of petroleum. But for what you just said, because of our lack of time to go into details, I want to suggest that we give a Committee on Special Duties the responsibility to take charge and look at the proximate cost of this artificial price increment. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Well, I think with that, we might not need further discussion. That is only that I might not follow his lead in total. I will want a joint committee of special duties and investments to handle that, and if possible, to invite the dealers to the House, and also the House will direct the regulatory body in the state to also look into this, because maybe before I conclude, let me allow just one more. Yes, Honorable Tokpelonge.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my Lord seated, Mr. Speaker, let me...
You know why I call you?
Yes, sir.
You look like a dealer.
Right, Honorable Speaker, with very profound respect to you, I need to give you this information, sir. As the chairman, House Committee on Trade and Investment, some of our constituents called us about 2 weeks ago, drawing our attention to the activities of, and I called the members of my committee immediately. There was a particular complaint about a filling station along Afar Road, who has just increased the cost of fuel arbitrarily, even before this artificial fuel hike. So I called the chairman task force, petroleum task force, Honorable Arika. We visited the place and we found out that the fuel station dealer has not only arbitrarily increased its prices, he has also been surcharging our citizens to all manner of charges. When you buy fuel of 50,000 naira, they take 500 naira from you. When you buy fuel of 100,000 naira, that particular filling station takes 100,000 naira from you. So I'm glad to inform you that we have not only been able to back, but we have beaten. Mr. Speaker, we locked down that filling station about 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, that's a mayor, and which is important. We cannot avoid anyone to continue rip-off. To me, I call it rip-off of the citizen. Even though they are independent marketers, but I believe their activity has to also be regulated one way. The committee, as I was saying earlier, will still, your committee, then special duties to join you. You know, special duties are security, so that you have a bit of security in your committee. So you move around, and if possible, invite the task force once again, and let's move around. And if you see anyone particularly involving in this report, they should not hesitate to seal up those filling stations. At least that will serve as a deterrent to others who might be having such in mind. Please sit down. But I think it's important for people to know that we should also not contribute to hardship by our actions. And some of this, we also blame it on government. If you are getting fuel at the prices as of today has not increased from the depot. So I wonder why the sudden hike in the prices, and unfortunately is in anticipation. They did this in anticipation, particularly with the current hostility between Iran and Israel. and people started having that anticipation that there will be increase in fuel, but that has not increased. Then why do we have to make life difficult for ourselves? Thank you, Leader of the House, for raising this. The House immediately, please, Committee on Investment, Special Duties, and ensure you invite the task force and swing into action immediately. And let's ensure that Ekiti people are not subjected to unnecessary hardship. Thank you very much. So that is the resolution on that. I think that is taken. If you're in support that this be the resolution of the House, say aye. And those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Any personal explanation?
Sir, for today, none, sir.
Thank you very much. And on that note, I call on the Leader of the House. Kindly take us through the order of the day.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, and thank you, my dear colleagues. I want to welcome you once again to this plenary. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I have the order paper for Thursday, July 3rd, 2023 here with me. And on the order of the day, there are 6 items.
Thank you for not introducing the 7th item. Yes.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Items 1 being the screening and confirmation of the appointment of the acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State, Justice Lekon Adekoye Ogunmoye, as the Chief Judge.
As the substantive Chief Judge.
As the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Items 2 is the report of Committee on Lands and Housing on its meeting with Bureau of Land Services to address the complaint against the agency by some subscribers. Items 3 is a bill seeking for the establishment of the Ekiti State College of Technology, Bill 2025, which is going for a second reading and on a second allotted day. Items 4 is also a bill seeking for the establishment of the Ekiti State Capital Territory Authority 2025, which is also going for second reading and on a second allotted day. Item 5 is Ekiti State Lottery Commission Bill 2025, which is also going for second reading and on a second allotted day. Item 6, which is the final item for that order paper, is adjournment. Right,
Leader of the House, do you know what is going to happen today? Looking at the time and other matters, Honorable Ademola Ojo, I know when Ijeru matter was mentioned, you were so happy. But all right. But may I say that today we will see step down this bill. Not just that one alone. The only thing we are going to do today is going to be the screening and confirmation, and we move to adjournment. Leader of the House, please, let's step down every other matter, and let's just focus on the screening and confirmation. We will come back for the rest at the next allotted date. I must tell you that other matters that we have to attend to again after now. So please, step down item 2, 3, 4, 5, and leave item 1 and item 6 to become item 2. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Having said that, items 2, 3, 4, 5 stand set down. Our other paper is amended to be items 1, screening and confirmation of appointment of the acting judge, Chief Judge of Ekiti State, Justice Lekon Adekoye Ogunmoye, as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State, while items 2, adjournment.
Thank you very much. So we have just 2 matters on our order of the day. Don't forget, since we are confirming the CJ, the cost list still remains, only that we are not taking it today. We will have it at the next allotted date. So, leader of the house, can you just move the motion?
Right Honorable Speaker and my dear colleagues, Right Honorable Speaker, in view of items 1, which is the screening and confirmation of the appointment of the acting chief judge, I want to seek the leave of this house that the acting chief judge be allowed to enter into this allo chamber to be seen and to be heard. I so move.
Thank you very much, leader of the house, for the motion. Since I want to be gender sensitive today, so I'm going to call on Honorable Alhaja Miriam Ogunlade to second the motion.
Thank you, the Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Honorable Alhaja Miriam Bimbola Ogunlade. I represent the good people of Emure constituency. I rise this morning to second the motion moved by the majority leader that the acting chief judge of Ekiti State be allowed to enter this allo chamber and to be seen and to be heard. I so second.
Thank you very much for the modification to the original motion. That so I also put the question that those in favor that the acting CJ of Ekiti State, Justice Lekan Adekoye Ogunmoye, be allowed to appear before this honorable house to be screened and further be confirmed as the substantive CJ of Ekiti State. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Sergeant at arms, please, can you bring in the acting CJ? And I know after now, you will not be called acting CJ anymore. Thank you very much. Please. While going to the podium, may I recognize the presence of the media community members of the chief judge, designate now, no, not yet designate, sorry, please, the acting CJ, under the leadership of I Chief Sunday Joseph Jayoba, the Ajero of Ijero Umuekiti, and other entourage. Thank you very much. You are welcome, everyone, you are welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, leader of the house, you have the acting CJ before you, who is a nominee of Mr. Governor, having been recommended by the NJC. Please, what do you have for him? Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, you may recall that administratively you directed the committee on judiciary to invite and screen the acting chief judge. I think you may now direct the chairman of that committee to present his report to this honorable house.
Yeah, now before the report, I think we need to know because you may assume, and I don't want to live in that assumption. And since my Lord will attest that courts, even courts, they are not Columbus, that we are sailed on a voyage of discovery. So we allow my Lord to first introduce himself so that we know that he's the one. We have to be certain that the man standing here today is the same man we want to screen. So allow him about himself. And please look at what is before you so that you are sure that is the same person we want to screen. So, my Lord, can we meet you, sir?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm Adekunle Lekan Okumoye. I was born on 11th June 1963 at Omo Ekiti. I had my primary education at SZ Primary School and Community Primary School, Ara Ekiti, in Ekiti, in the local government. I had my secondary education at Omo Comprehensive High School, Omo Ekiti, between 1976 and 81. Between 82 and 86, I was at the then University of Ife for my LLB degree. Between 86 and 87, I was at Nigerian Law School for my professional exam. I was called to the bar in 1987. I did my youth corps in Shell Petroleum Development Company, Marina, Lagos. I joined the then civil service of Old Ondo State as a senior state counsel in August 1988. I was 12 January 1993 when I moved to the judiciary of Old Ondo State as a senior magistrate grade 2. In January 1995, I became magistrate grade 2. In January 1999, I became a chief magistrate grade 1. I transferred my services back to the state civil service in September 2002, and I was eventually appointed as the Solicitor General of Ekiti State and Permanent Secretary Minister of Justice in November 2002. I functioned in that capacity until 5th November 2024, when I was appointed as the Acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State, following the unfortunate demise of the occupier of that post, Honorable Justice John Oyewole Adeyeye. May the Lord mercy continue to grant him eternal rest. In the course of my stay in the Ministry of Justice, I served in several committees. I served in several committees also in the drafting of white papers as Solicitor General. In my capacity as a judge, I served in several committees also. I was also involved in national assignments. I was a member of the Legislative House's Election Petition Tribunal for Ogun State in 2011. I was the chairman of the Abia State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal in 2019. I was also the chairman of Ebonyi State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal in 2023. Though the election was held in Abakaliki, for security reasons, we sat in Abuja. I was appointed, like I said, I was appointed as acting chief judge on 5th November 2024. The acting appointment was extended in February and also extended in May this year.
Well, dear colleagues, without any scintilla of doubt, you will agree with me that the man standing before us is the same person whose name has been forwarded to us to be screened and also confirmed as the substantive CJ of Ekiti State. Leader of the House, I don't know if you still want to go through his CV. Having listened to him, I think that has actually captured everything, unless there are a few other things you think he has not mentioned that you want us to know, since you are the leader of the House. So the discretion is yours. Now, thank you.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues, I would have done the Chief Justice not too good if I don't do this citation.
All right.
It's honorary. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, I want to talk about the life and career of a man whose life has been a shining example of discipline, intellect, service, and integrity in the administration of justice in Ekiti State. And that's the person of Honorable Justice Adekunle Lekan Ogumoye. That's the current acting chief judge of Ekiti State. He has told us he was born 11th June 1963 in the noble land of Ekiti, East Local Government area of Ekiti State. And Justice Ogumoye's journey in the pursuit for excellence began in 1970 at the SDA Primary School in Jero, Omo, and continued at Community Primary School at Raikiti. He progressed to Omo Comprehensive High School, where he obtained his GCE O-level in 1981. His first test for knowledge led him to the prestigious University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, where he earned his LLB honors in 1986. He was called to the Nigerian bar in October 1987 after completing the Nigerian Law School in Lagos, and later in 1997 obtained the Masters of Law, LLM, degree from Obafemi Awolowo University, further solidifying his place as a refined legal mind. His legal career began at Shell Petroleum Development Company during his national between 1987 and 1988. He then joined the Ministry of Justice in the Old Ondo State, where he rose from State Counsel to Senior State Counsel and subsequently served the judiciary as Senior Magistrate Grade 2 and Chief Magistrate. With the creation of Ekiti State, Justice Ogumoye continued to serve with unbroken commitment. He held several vital positions in the Ministry of Justice, including Director of Public Prosecutions, Administrator General / Public Trustee, and ultimately Solicitor General and PS, Permanent Secretary, a role he held until January 2010. On 4th of January 2010, Justice Ogumoye was appointed as a Chief Judge, as a judge of the High Court of Ekiti State. His diligence, fairness, and command of the law earned him elevation as acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State on the 5th of November 2024. Over the years, his service has not only been within the state, but at the national level. He has shared and served on various election petitions tribunal across the country, including Chairman, Governorship Election Tribunal, Abia 2019, Chairman, Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, Ebonyi 2023, and also Member Legislative Houses Tribunal, Ogun State 2011. Justice Ogumoye is also a distinguished administrator, having chaired several panels and committees on behalf of the state government between 2002 and 2009. This included panels on public assault investigations, state institution assessment, white paper drafting, and asset sharing with Ondo State, among others. His commitment to continuous learning and legal reform has seen him participate in conferences and workshops globally and nationally, from Cairo to London, from Abuja to Lagos. He is a regular participant at the annual bar conferences of the Nigerian Bar Association, the National Judicial Institute Judges Conferences, and numerous capacity building programs, including those organized by the EFCC, NDIC, and Forum Against Counterfeiting. A man of academic distinction, is a recipient of the Justice Olu Ayola Prize for the best performance in LLB Part 2 exams, and the Professor David Adebayo Ijalaye Prize for excellence in LLM exams. He is also served as adjunct lecturer at the Faculty of Law, University of Ado-Ekiti, training the next generation of lawyers. Justice Ogumoye is a member of the Body of Benchers and the International Dispute Resolution Institute, and he currently chairs the State Judiciary ICT Standing Committee, championing judicial digital transformation. He has represented Nigeria abroad and visited countries including the United Kingdom, Israel, Egypt, and South Africa on professional assignments. He is happily married and blessed with children. His life is one marked by humility, deep learning, and an unwavering commitment to the rule of law. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, it is said that justice delayed is justice denied. But with men like Honorable Justice Adekunle Ogumoye, justice is neither delayed nor denied. It is delivered with grace, strength, and integrity. We salute and celebrate this illustrious Ekiti son. May his tenure, if confirmed, continue to uphold the highest standards of justice in Ekiti State. God bless you, Honorable Justice Ogumoye. God bless Ekiti State, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. The majority leader of the House, you are not just the majority leader, but the leader of business. And your duty is to also canvass for the majority of the members in leading the government now. And I believe you have done that very well. And if I may say, I think that actually represents the opinion of all, at least, members of the majority party in the House. Meanwhile, the minority leader, who happens to be the one representing the nominee, that is Honorable Oladele Ogunshekin, unavoidably is absent today because of other assignment. But in the course, he sent in his position that he would like that I also, that position be delivered. Leader of the House, you wait. I am going to take that. Since you are here on the side of the majority, I am for everybody, both majority and minority. And this is what Honorable Oladele Ogunshekin said. And he said, the Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished honorable members, I remain Honorable Oladele Ogunshekin, member representing the good people of Ekiti East, Constituency 1, and the minority leader of the Great Seventh House of Assembly of Ekiti State. I am pleased to inform my dear colleagues that the recommendation of Honorable Justice Lekan Ogunmoye for appointment as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State is a welcome development in our judicial service. His track record as a former permanent secretary of the Ministry of Justice demonstrates his rise through judicial ranks, showcasing outstanding legal expertise, dedication, and a firm commitment to justice, along with a history of impeccable rulings and distinctive service to the justice delivery system nationwide. Since he was appointed a High Court judge, his bold and fair determination of issues has undoubtedly brought much needed clarity to our society amidst challenges to the rule of law. Dear colleagues, achieving this pinnacle of his profession is no surprise to us in Omo, Ekiti East local government, as he embodies the true spirit of Omoluabi. I sincerely appreciate the entire judicial arm of government for supporting him in reaching these new heights. And I am grateful to our executive governor, Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, for choosing the right candidate for this important position. I am confident that he will strive to develop the judiciary system in Ekiti State and beyond. I strongly believe that his leadership and experience will guide the judiciary to remarkable heights. I have no doubts that his tenure, if confirmed, will be marked by wisdom, integrity, and fairness, creating a legacy as the most valuable Chief Judge Ekiti State has ever had. It is on this note that I urge my colleagues to ratify and confirm his nomination as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Thank you. Thank you all. That is the position, and the voice you have heard this time is not my voice. It's the voice of Honorable Dele Ogunshekin, who is canvassing all members to lend their support for confirmation of Justice Ogunmoye. And that is from me and well delivered to members. Like I said, the leader of the House has spoken, minority leader has spoken. I will only allow the other member representing Ekiti East to say one or two things. But please note that I can always mute your mic. If you just under 2 minutes, please speak.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my name is Honorable Latif Oluwole Akanle, representing Ekiti East 2, where the sun rises. Distinguished colleagues,
I hope you have solar energy. If sun rises,
we have solar energy, we have electricity, courtesy of our governor, performing governor, that has restored electricity after 9 years of darkness. The Latin word of reps ipsa locutor is what I'm going to use.
where do you get that from?
I'm a friend of the learner colleagues. so the fact speaks for itself. I want to appreciate the leader of the House for his powerful summary of this curriculum vitae of our acting Chief Judge of the State, Justice, Honorable Justice Leko Ogumoye. He has been rich. This is known for brilliant minds. We have one of the brightest minds in the country, and we want to appreciate God. I just want to join.
Well, I will say that you are also taking after us in the local government, you know. Please go ahead.
So here we are today. We have one of our best before us. I just want to enjoy my other colleague that I should please expedite action in confirming our judge. God will bless you.
Thank you very much. And on that note, Leader of the House, you have already asked that I direct the Chairman House Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters to give us the report of their screening exercise. You will recall that I received this letter on the 30th of June, and administratively, I directed the Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters to have an interface with the nominee and further do the necessary screening, which they actually carried out. So we would like to listen to the report. So, Honorable Babatunde Lawrence, okay, your report.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Dear colleagues, my name is Honorable Babatunde Oke, representing Ikere Constituency 1 and the Chairman House Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters. Mr. Speaker, the report of the House Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters on the screening of the acting Chief Judge of the State, Justice Lekan Adekoye Ogumoye, in preparation for confirmation as the substantive Chief Judge of the State. On Thursday, 3rd July 2025, the acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State, Justice Lekan Adekoye Ogumoye, appeared before the Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters for screening in preparation for its confirmation by the House as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. The committee engaged the acting Chief Judge on various issues relating to the administration of justice in the state, including the swift dispensation of justice, accessibility of justice by the people, irrespective of their socio-economic status, and other pertinent issues that will help build people's confidence in the judiciary as the last hope of the common man. The acting Chief Judge satisfactorily addressed all the issues raised and highlighted his contributions to the administration of justice in the state through his landmark judgments and his plan to make the state judiciary one of the best in Nigeria and globally. He further assured the committee of his readiness and preparedness to elevate the state judiciary to an enviable height if given the opportunity. The committee, Mr. Speaker, is convinced beyond all reasonable doubt that the Chief Judge designate is competent and fit to be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Our recommendation, the committee hereby recommend that the appointment of Justice Lekan Ogumoye, acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State, be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State.
You mean the nomination?
Yes, the nomination.
That the nomination?
Yes.
Okay.
The committee expresses its appreciation to the Right Honorable Speaker and the entire members of the House for the opportunity given to serve in this capacity. Committee members, Honorable Babatunde Oke, Chairman, Honorable Iyabo Fakule Okeme, Vice Chairman, Honorable Alihaja Miriam Ogunlade, Member, Honorable Femi Akindele, Member, Honorable Ayode Jadegite, Member, and the committee clerk, Mr. Pastor Gadeyu. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. You may proceed to tender this report before the House. Yes, thank you very much for a job well done. And I love the committee. I must appreciate you. I know you received these 2 days ago, and swiftly you work on it. And, well, let me allow the leader of the House to move the next motion, then we can comment.
Right, Honorable Speaker, my dear colleagues, I am Honorable Tolu Lokwege once again, representing the good people of the Southwest Constituency 2, including my leader, Salah, seated here amongst us. Right, Honorable Speaker, I want to move a motion. The chairman of the Committee on Judiciary has just presented a report on the screening of the acting chief judge before the House, and I want to move a motion that this House adopts this document as a working document and for other considerations as well.
Any seconder? Yes. If you can see, I wonder if there is a committee set up that we should have an Ankara for the confirmation of the CJ. And as a matter of fact, even coming in this suit, I also realized that I am part of them with my tie. And not just my tie, even my shoe. So I call one of them, the committee, Honorable Johnson. Oh, no, sorry. I want to be gender sensitive. I have said that today. So let me call Honorable Abimbola Sholanke. Anyway, so you have to be very sensitive.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Abimbola Sholanke, member representing Mumba Constituency 1. And I'm glad this morning that my Lord from Mumba Constituency 1 is actually here this morning too. Justice
I will remind you. Well, let me help you. Justice Oguyemi. Go ahead, please.
Justice Segun Ogunyemi. Yes, thank you, sir. I rise this afternoon to second the motion as moved by the majority leader. The report of the House Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters on screening of the acting Chief Judge of the state, Justice Lekan Adekanyo Ogunmoye, in preparation for the confirmation as substantive Chief Judge of the state be admitted, be accepted as working document of this honorable House.
I quickly put the question that those in favor that this House adopt the report of the House Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters on the screening of the acting Chief Judge of the state, Justice Lekan Adekanyo Ogunmoye, in preparation for his confirmation as the substantive Chief Judge of the state. Those in favor say aye. And those again say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you very much. Now we have the document before the House. So it has become the document of the House. And what we are going to do, I believe it's a general consensus that having listened to the majority leader, the minority leader also sent in his representation, and we have listened to him. And a member also representing the other constituency of Ekiti East had already spoken. I believe that it is also better for us to proceed to the committee of the whole House and consider the report for confirmation. I think that is better. But before then, we will now allow Justice Lekan. Now, let me put it this way, because very soon It will be the nomenclature will change. The acting CJ, Justice Lekan Adekan Ogumoye, to now take a bow and go. And while he awaits the confirmation from this house, screening, everything they have said is not enough until member votes. And you know, this one requires 2/3 majority of the house. So you know that we are going to do electronic voting when we get to the confirmation. It requires 2/3 majority of the house for the confirmation. But all I know, now, Justice Lekan Ogumoye, sir, the acting CJ, you may proceed to the maze to take a bow and go while you await confirmation, which I believe members of this house will definitely support without preempting them, their decision. Please, you can step to the maze, sir. You know, on this one, we will not give our judgment in your presence. It's in your absence. So you can now await our judgment very soon, sir. Thank you. Your motion, leader, your motion. Committee of the House.
Speaker, my dear colleagues, we have received the report, and the report has been adopted by the whole House. And given the importance of the nomination and the screening and the confirmation of the person of Honorable Lekan Adekan Ogumoye, the acting chief judge, we want to move the motion so that this House quickly attends to this issue this House dissolves to Committee of the whole House for consideration of that report. I submit.
Any seconder to that motion? Yes, Honorable Princess Teju Okuyiga.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, and all the beloved seated in the chamber this morning. My name is Adeteju Okuyiga. I represent the people of Moi Ayekiri constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House. Thank you, sir.
That what? As moved that what? All right, those in favor that this House dissolve to the Committee of the House, those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. At our plenary session, the House dissolved to the Committee of the whole House to quickly consider the report of the Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters on the screening of the acting chief judge. Dear colleagues, I believe you have the report with you. I will, having been adopted as the working document of this House, I would like to state that the committee, from their report, believe and also recommend that Justice Lekan Adekan Ogumoye, number one, they believe that he's fit and proper, having considered his trajectory, having asked him questions that borders on socioeconomic status, pertinent issues on people's confidence in judiciary, on administration of justice, and swift dispensation of justice, even accessibility to justice by the people. Having done that, and in agreement, there was no any dissecting opinion. They all agree that Justice Lake Ogumoye should be confirmed. But I would like to ask at this committee of the House, in case you have any reason at all, or you have any observation or any matter at all that you want to bring to the notice of the House, please, you can do that now. Yes, Honorable Babatunde Lawrence. All right, Babatunde Lawrence Idowu this time. You know, I have two Babatunde Lawrence. One is okay, one is Idowu. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues of the State House of Assembly, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu. I represent Ikere Constituency 2. And I want to acknowledge all my lords seated in the Alu Chamber this morning as well. Mr. Speaker, I rise to inform you that the epistle read, given by the majority leader of this House and leader of all government business, is enough to, and the accolades, the presentations, supports from the honorable member representing the acting CJ is enough to make any state or leadership of any state to fall in love with such a man to become the CJ of a state. Nevertheless, Mr. Speaker, I want to
That our battery. Our battery low. Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, you have an acoustic member.
Well, please don't forget, this is not plenary.
Yes,
this is committee of the House. So you are addressing the chairman now,
yes,
not the speaker.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
All right.
I want to believe that the committee, I wasn't in the committee, and I am not a learned.
And you are not a member, so you cannot be in the committee.
I'm not a member, and I'm not a learned. I'm coming from another climb, another area of thought.
You are educated now,
yes,
even if you are not learned.
Really, I'm coming from another area of thought. I'm an engineer, but the committee has been able to toast us with some professional grammars, which to me is those things we call them mumbu jumbus. Notwithstanding.
They call them what?
Mumbu jumbus. Yes, I can see they said the committee engaged the chief judge and then they discussed some pertinent issues. They did not mention.
They mentioned. Look at it very well. Part of the pertinent issues they discussed was swift dispensation of justice, accessibility to justice by the people. They say irrespective of their social status. They also discuss how the people can build confidence in the judiciary. Those are the pertinent issues they discuss.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
That semantic might be my problem here, Mr. Speaker, but I can understand.
Now you have seen it.
Yes.
Thank you. Those are the pertinent issues discussed.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
All right.
I will have. I want to commend the committee because my observation was when we were young. If you are even traveling.
So you are now old.
Yeah,
when you are much more younger.
Yes.
All right.
When we are passing through any court of law, either magistrate, high court, we usually run. We have that fear of this is a place where judges are. We consider them to be semi-god.
And they are still semi-god.
These days, Mr. Chairman, people are now. Some people will even call the the arm of that arm of government. the
Honorable, thank you very much. Yes, you have made your point. You have really made your point. I can tell you that judiciary and the judges are still
No, I want
semi-god.
to know, maybe the committee has been able to ask the chief judge to tell us how those fear of those days will be restored back so that people will have enough respect for that arm of government.
They have said
and
it.
They will not call them
Those things that will build confidence in the judiciary and the people is there.
Thank
As
you,
the
Mr.
last hope of common man, it is there. Yes, Honorable Oluwayomi.
Thank you, Mr.
Ayorinde.
Chairman.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, the landed.
Mr. Chairman, esteemed colleagues, the Attorney General of the state, and other distinguished justices of our various courts, good afternoon. Having listened to the justice himself, the acting chief judge himself, and the reports of the committee, it does appear that our Justice Department is going to be deeply enriched by the caliber of person we are bringing on board. It's bringing integrity, it's bringing maturity, it's bringing composure, it's bringing honesty. All of this has been quite said, and it's what majority of us can attest to. Right Honorable Speaker and the Chairman,
Okay.
without much delay, this man is fit for this job.
So you have nothing against the report,
None of us have anything.
but for
against
the
it.
report.
For the report, it's excellent.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Yes. Okay. I will only take maybe 3. Okay, two here. No. Why now? Okay. I don't want to be seen as muscling the voice. Please, 1 minute. Yes, Honorable Johnson, you call about the idea. Then I move to this side.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
You know, I have tried to input your name on my computer one day, and there is a column provided. And I even decided to remove Honorable. I put Johnson, Oyekola, Bode, Adeoye, and the computer rejected it. That is too long.
That computer is not the updated one.
Yes. Yes.
You may have to download the right software. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My distinguished colleagues, we have listened to the profile and the resume of the nominee that has appeared before this House this morning. Mr. Speaker,
Chairman, this time.
Mr. Chairman, the post of the Chief Judge of the state is one that requires what we call in legislative terms cognitive experience. The post of a Chief Judge.
You mean the office?
The office, yes.
Yes.
Is one that requires, because it's office that carries life and death. That is the belief. And I think that accounted for the reason why when Honorable Idowu was much younger, they used to run away when they hear judges are here or this is court premises. Because, you know, the gavel in the hand of a judge can keep you alive or can send you
To the
on
great
an
beyond.
era beyond. So I believe with what we have seen, with its practical involvement in the justice sector, particularly with its relevant and very necessary and reliable experience he has gathered within the Ekiti State Judicial Service. Competence is what I can say for the nominee before us. If you look at his resume, even on this position, he has been acting since November 6, 2024. and his tenure has been extended, I think, twice
No,
as acting chief judge.
just once.
Twice.
All right.
Twice, based on this resume before. So, and that speaks to the confidence the chief executive officer of this state, His Excellency Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, reposed in him. It means during this period, he has not misused or abused his office.
Yes,
And,
in a nutshell.
I believe he's very, very competent and is a
Thank you
round
very
peg
much.
in a round hole.
Thank
And
you
I
very
want to appeal to my colleagues to go ahead
I love that.
and confirm
Okay.
the nominee. Thank you,
I love
Mr.
that
Chairman.
line. I love that line that you are canvassing member now to confirm. Very good. Yes, Honorable, the dealer, Honorable Tokpelunge, but they told us when we were young, or when we were much younger, that ewu belo go longpe, ewu belo ko longe funra ewu. I hope what you want to say is not ewu this time around. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, Right Honorable Speaker. Okay, Mr. Chairman, fellow parliamentarians, once again, my name is Longe Temitope Ademola, and I represent the good people of Oyo Constituency 1, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, there is a language that your committee has used, the committee set up, that you set up to screen the acting chief judge. Then, the committee, I said the committee set up by you.
Please, use it very well. Whatever the speaker does is the entire house.
Okay,
the committee set up by this house.
By this house. To
Yes.
screen the,
Either administratively or at plenary, it is the house.
Yeah,
All right.
now, there's a language they have used in their submission here, Mr. Speaker. And language is one that is commonly used by us, by everybody. And the language carries a very heavy weight. And I'm going to go back to their report. But before that, Mr. Speaker, this language actually emanated from the legal mind that in the 17th century, his name is Sir Williams Blackstone. And I'm sure you know what the Blackstone ratio talks about ratio of 10-1, that says that it is better for a juror to allow 10 criminals to evade justice than for you to convict one person. And this language used in this committee report actually emanated from that Blackstone ratio. And the language is, the committee said, they are convinced beyond all reasonable doubt that the chief judge designate judge of this state. Having used this language, I feel there's no reason for us to continue to deliberate on this issue. We have absolute confidence in this committee, and we agree in total with what they have said. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Chairman,
Honorable Biodun Fawekun.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues, Honorable Tokpelunge has taken the words out of my mouth. I want to state this. Sorry, but
Take it out of your mouth. Sit down.
I want to toe his part. I want us to know that the committee is the creation of this house, and the house reposed so much confidence in the committee, and I feel that there shouldn't be no further debate on this issue. All I will plead for is for the house to
Thank you very much.
To adopt the
Thank you very much.
recommendation
You are saying the
of
same thing.
committee.
Thank you very much. Yes, Honor, if no rhetorics. Oh yeah, please.
Name is Honorable Latin. Representing Ekiti is just a Latin phrase. Lokuta finished.
Oton? Yes.
Committee has spoken, the matter has finished. Thank you, sir.
The what?
Committee has spoken, summarize what the acting chief about, which is competence, fit and proper. So it's finished.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, I am not surprised to think what we are doing is confirmation of the CJ. So you are all permitted to use any maxims that you want to use today. So, Honorable Idowo Debumi, and that will be the last, okay, the Deputy Speaker after that. Then yes.
Thank you, the capacity chairman, distinguished honorable colleagues. I still remain my humble self, Honorable Comrade Idowu Debumi, representing the group.
Honorable Joba and Honorable Tunde Idowu,
representing the group people of Oyo Constituency 2. The chairman, distinguished colleague, I just want to commend the acting Chief Justice.
Chief Judge. That's correct, yes.
Chief Judge, for looking at his CV, he has done well for himself. He has done well for his community, Ekiti State and Nigeria at large. Looking at series of election appeal committee that he has headed. Mr. Speaker, I want to use him as a point of clarion call to
Chairman.
the chairman, as a point of clarion call to Ekiti youth, that those are the type of leaders that we should emulate, that we should choose as a mentor. So
well, thank you very much. As the Chairman's Committee on Youth, I can see the angle you are coming from. But please, today we are considering this report. But I agree with you that the youth should emulate good leaders. Thank you very much. Yes, the Deputy Speaker.
My name is Right Honorable Bolaji Olagbaju, representing the great people of Ado Constituency 2. Mr. Speaker, sir, and the dynamic members of the 7th House of Assembly, I rise this afternoon to not take much of our time, to not beat around the bush, but to just speak briefly to these resumes that we have been studying for quite some time now. I'm very proud to say that the resume speaks volume with the sound academic achievements of Justice Lekan Ogunmoye and his top-notch job experiences. I wish to say that Justice Lekan Ogunmoye, without much ado, is absolutely fit and highly recommended for the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker. Yes, you know, some people have, by our standing order, you can have the second bite at the cherry. And that is why we allow the leader of the House, because he's the mover of whatever motion we are discussing, to now have the second bite. But please, 1.5 minutes.
Honorable Speaker and my dear colleagues, I just want to thank you for this opportunity to Mr. Chairman. I have just 2 things to note, Right Honorable Speaker and the Chairman of this Committee of the Whole House. You will observe that the Chief Judge has acted for 8 months.
No, the acting Chief Judge.
Yeah, he has acted for
not the
8 months.
Chief Judge.
The
Correct?
acting Chief Judge.
Yes.
The judge has acted for 8 months.
Okay.
Starting from November last year.
Okay.
And in this 8 months, there is no record of any ethical breaches.
Which is part of the findings of the committee.
Part of the findings of the committee.
Yes.
And there's no petition, even to this house.
It is part of
his capacity.
It is part of the findings of the committee.
This points to one thing, which is fundamental for leadership. And that's respect from his colleagues, respect from his co-workers, that he has the capacity, and it's a confirmation of even the judiciary service system that this particular person has that quality,
the pedigree.
The pedigree.
Thank you very
lead-
much.
To lead that.
Thank you very much.
The second thing, sir, you will note that he also sits on top of the ICT, Judicial ICT Board. It's a similarity between the two of you. Mr. Speaker, you came into the legislative arm and you introduced digitalization, ICT integration. Yes. It has led us to the front and focus of different platforms all over the country. This man shares this same quality. He's interested in developing judicial service of this state, integrate technology, and digitalize the judicial service system. This is a very similar, and on behalf of my colleagues, I've said something very good about him.
Thank you very much, Leader of the
this.
House.
Thank you.
I must commend all contributions. Well, you are very correct. Ekiti State House of Assembly, the 7th House of Assembly, has actually been adjudged as the best House of Assembly in Nigeria on digital integration. And no doubt about that. No doubt about that. And thank you very much. And I can say that this proceeding is live on our YouTube channels and other social media. And all our public sessions, all plenary sessions, public hearings are always live on all our social media. So, and you can always link up with us anytime once we have our sitting. And part of what we have done is to have a functional website where members of the public can also interact even with their constituents. There is a column, a link for feedback. You can even bring in live issues that can be discussed live, even while we are here. And that is the 7th House of Assembly, the Digital House of Assembly. But that is not why we are here. Why we are here is the screening and confirmation. And now, dear colleagues, having listened to comments, observations, I realize that every comment from members is in affirmative that Justice Leko Ogumoye be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Particularly reading through the report of the committee, their findings, everything said here today is in support, in tandem with their recommendation. And what is this recommendation? Is that the committee recommends to the House that Justice Leko Ogumoye, who is the acting Chief Judge of Ekiti State, be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. So my only question now, do you still agree that this recommendation goes to plenary? So those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Thank you. The ayes have it. So I will go back to plenary now, and the next thing at the plenary is to give the report and also confirmation. What are you observing? No. Have you heard that after the chair has ruled, nothing happens again? What is your observation? Let me hear you. I hope your observation will not take you out. Yes.
Sir, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu, as I've said. I represent the Ikere Constituency 2, distinguished colleagues. I want to believe that all our cameramen, the media houses into this Halo chamber are accredited media houses, and we know our cameraman, and I am an electronics engineer, Mr. Chairman. I am looking at the camera over the air condition there. I want to know, does it belong to the accredited media houses or our media and our digital experts? I want to be safe, Mr. Speaker. I want to know why.
Yes,
what is that?
Don't sweat too much. It's our own.
Okay.
Very much. May I thank my members. We just concluded our committee of the whole house. And I am going to call on Honorable Femi Fatunla to give us the report of the committee of the whole house.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleague, my name is Femi Fatunla. I represent the good people of Ikole Consensus 1. Mr. Speaker, I use this opportunity to appreciate my brother, Justice Adeleye. Mr. Speaker, in the committee of the House, we agree that the nominee.
Don't also forget that if you mention Justice Adeleye, you must also remember to mention Justice Oluborode.
Yes, sir. And Justice Oluborode. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Justice Olataura too. Don't forget that.
I'll be looking for him, sir. Didn't see him. So in the committee of the House, Mr. Speaker, we agree that the nominee, Justice Lekan Ogunmoye, be confirmed as the substantive CJ of the state. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think who is confirming that is the report? Yes, Honorable Adeyinka Ayodeji Adegbite. Is that the true reflection of what transpired at the committee of the House?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My distinguished colleagues, my name is Ayodeji Adegbite, representing Adro Constituency 1.
Don't keep that Adeyinka. I deliberately put out that Adeyinka for people to know that you are Adeyinka. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I can confirm that that's the report as given by Honorable Fatunla was the report of the Committee of the Whole House.
Thank you very much. And I want to ask and put the question that those in favor that the report as given by Honorable Femi Fatunla also confirmed by Honorable Ayodegbite was the true reflection of what transpired at the Committee of the House. Please say aye. And those against say nay. The ayes have it. Now, we have now gotten to the breach why we are here. But before then, let me also recognize the presence of the Chief Registrar of the High Court, Mrs. Adegoke Adenike, the Executive Secretary of JSC, Mr. Okpeyemi Babatunde, and the Deputy Registrar, Mr. Adeoshun. You are all recognized. And all the directors from Judicial Service Commission of the High Court, you are all recognized. All family members of, and everyone from Omo-Ekiti and his environment, you are all recognized. I'm sorry, Honorable. We are at a very critical stage where we want to vote. Thank you very much. It is a recommendation from the Committee of the House that Justice Lekan Ogunmoye be confirmed as the substantive sixth Chief Judge of Ekiti State. But when you look at it, the seventh, maybe for the acting judges in Ekiti. The reason I'm bringing out the seventh, I am much more particular about seventh because this is the seventh House of Assembly. I thought he's the seventh CJ, but he's the sixth substantive CJ. Now, please, two-third is required. And you have listened. And I've listened to you, and I know it's going to be. So I put the question that those in favor that Justice Lekan Adekanyi Ogunmoye be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State, press yes. But those against, press nay. Voting start now. This is to allow transparency. And don't forget, those who press yes, their identity will be revealed. Those who press nay, their identity will also show. It's to allow accountability, transparency. Yes, I think at the end of the poll, 15 people voted. 15 said yes. Nobody said nay. None even abstained. On that note, the yes have it. Justice Lekan Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogunmoye is hereby confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. Inform that there is a technical itch, and you have to, we will take that vote again. We will take that vote. And this time, maybe I will use the raise of hand. I think that's better. Because 15 cannot be 2/3 of 26. I'm sorry. So what happened? I don't want to, you should know those who did. If some did not, I should know. But we will use it by raising of hand now. Please count members first. I know quorum is formed. Quorum is formed. So how many are we? Don't count me.
Right, Honorable Speaker, by number we are 19.
Excluding the
Excluding the speaker.
Excluding the speaker.
Yes.
Okay, plus the speaker 20. Yes. In case you get 17, then I can vote. Then my own is 2. You understand? My vote is 2. All right. I put the question on, and those in favor will raise their hand, and those against, I will ask the question. If you are in support that Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogunmoye be confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State, raise your hand. Please, Clark, can you count? Do the counting. You have what? 19. Those against, raise your hand. 0. So, at the end of the vote, 19 voted in support of confirmation of Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogunmoye. None voted against. On that note, the ayes have it. Thank you very much. On that note, Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogunmoye is hereby confirmed as the substantive Chief Judge of Ekiti State. And this will be transmitted to the governor of the state. Justice Lekan Adekanye Ogunmoye is now the CJ designate. Thank you, and God bless. Once again, let me appreciate all our judges who are here seated, the registrar, the friends of judiciary, and our own Commissioner of Justice, the Attorney General of the state, and the Special Advisor on Legislative Affairs, who is also a lawyer, and every member. And I must appreciate you, my colleagues, particularly for you to have cut short your vacation and recess and to be here today. I thank you, Honestly, I appreciate you for your sacrifices. Thank you very much. God bless. Leader of the house, please can you just take us through the next thing on the agenda?
Thank you, my dear colleague. It's been a very lovely day. You are all appreciated. Our guests, you are all appreciated. Right, Honorable Speaker, on the order of the day, the next item, which has, however, been appearing as different item numbers on other papers of different.
Leader of the house, item 2. Go ahead.
It's still now appearing as item 2 in our order of today is adjournment. And in the absence of any other business today, I want to move the motion that this Honorable House adjourns Synodi. I so move.
Thank you very much. A motion has been moved that the House adjourns Synodi, and I call on the man representing the good and the bad people of Ijeru constituency, Honorable Demola Martins Ojo. And you will recall that first day of July, on the first day of July, this man, some years back, was given birth to. So let him second the motion.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Dear colleagues, my name is Honorable Ademola Martins Ojo. I represent the good and the bad people of Ijeru constituency.
Well, thank God. Thank God that my Lord Justice Familoni is here. Okay. Yes, okay. There are so many. We have bad and good people in Ijeru. But the way I'm looking at it, it seems the bad actually surpass the good. But we will confirm that. And again, you receive the votes of the people. I still want to know the demography of the bad people that voted for you and the good people that voted for you. So we need to know. But please second the motion.
Both voted for me. Thank you, sir. So, the largest constituency in Ekiti State.
Well, I don't have any empirical. I don't have anything to support your claim.
I rise to second the motion as so moved by the leader of the house that this house adjourn to Synodi.
Adjourn Synodi. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dear colleagues, under motion for adjournment, like I mentioned earlier, Honorable Demola Ojo, you recall on the 1st of July, we know that he was born in July. And as our tradition, we always wish any of us whose birthday falls within the period we are sitting. The man representing the good and the bad is a year old 2 days ago. So I would like us, while he sits, we sing for him. Thank you very much. And to conduct that, I call on Honorable Kieme, Princess of Ilejemeje. Members rise while Honorable Demola Ojo sits.
The Right Honorable Speaker and distinguished colleagues, Mr. Speaker, please pardon me to quickly recognize the presence of my brother, my learned brother, the Honorable Justice Obafemi Fasami, and other from my town, from my local government.
Fasmi or what?
Sir?
Phonetically pronounced. Fasmi? Is it Fasami or Fasmi?
Fasami.
Thank you very much.
And on that note, and all other law justices hereby present, and our law teacher, Professor Babatunde, I would like to appreciate distinguished brother, a jolly good fellow. We popularly call him Ladoja. We really appreciate you and your contribution to this honorable house. You have been a very wonderful colleague.
And on that note, we sing.
Yes, and on that note, we sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, Ladoja. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you.
May the good Lord bless you.
May the good Lord bless you, our brother. May the
Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray.
The Lord bless you and keep you for us. And may you know a better year ahead. May the lines continue to fall for you in places and places.
Amen.
We say from all of us, happy
birthday.
Thank you very much. Yes, you can sit down now. And on that note, I put the question that those in favor that this house adjourn synodi. Say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. I arise.